If anyone were to look at you, you look like a woman.
I want to be a woman, but I'm not a woman.
Which race do you think likes ladyboys the most?
I give the top 3.
Okay.
So when I stop taking hormone, I can feel like I feel more horny. I still understand how you feel.
If a man is attracted to ladyboys, is he gay?
What is gay for you?
He asked me this last time too. Do you still have your...
I will never cut it off. It's like a God gift.
Do you mind showing the camera? All right, we have a very special interview today. We're here with Chinni.
Hi, it's me again, Ladyboy Chinni.
It's been over a year since we've last had our interview, and the last interview had like 20 million views.
It was long time ago. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was so nice. People were so curious and
everybody was super nice. So that's why we thought to come together again for another interview, asking you some similar questions and also some new questions.
Yeah.
So
I think the question just grab a lot of attention from many people. So I'm already back here. So
yeah, we're back. Yeah. So do you want to give yourself a quick, just a brief introduction in case anybody doesn't know who you are?
Hi everyone, my name is Chinni. So it's just me who are being myself. Nothing much to introduce people.
How old are you?
I'm 25 now.
25. And you're 100% Thai?
I'm 100% Thai.
Okay, gotcha.
From Isan.
And I asked this question before. If anyone were to look at you, you look like a woman. Are you a woman?
I will say, I will stand for the same thing that I used to say before. So I want to be a woman, but I'm not a woman. But I understand myself and I accept myself. So that's why it's I'm not a woman. But yeah, I know it's kind of confused, but
yeah, because you look like a woman. I mean,
I'm just who I am. Just stay true, stay who I am.
Gotcha. Yeah. How would you identify yourself as?
Well, I identify myself as Chinni. So people just know me that my name is Chinni. But people will think that what should I call her, he or she? This is very, already messy with this. But I just gonna call myself Chinni and I don't care about the gender that much. So that's why it's not one of my topic to think about what should I call myself. But people can call me Chinni or just call me Ladyboys. I'm still fine for that.
Do you think that the term ladyboy is a derogatory term? It's an offensive term, or do you think it's an accurate term? Is it good or bad?
Yeah, to get called ladyboy. That what you mean?
Yeah, how do you feel when someone calls you a ladyboy? Is that a good term or is that negative or?
I think for some people that might not sound right. I mean it might sound wrong, but it feel right for this word as my opinion. So that's why other people like it, other people don't like it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't identify you who you are,
Yeah.
As long that you accept yourself, then nothing can do anything to you.
Miss, yeah.
Mr. or I don't know.
Yeah, it's don't think too much about these labels. Just, you're a human. You identify as who you are.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I accept myself before my mom and my dad were accept. So that's why.
So let's talk about your childhood. At what age did you start to feel like you wanted to become a woman?
I think my energy never lie. So I always truly showing up with this energy all the time. I mean, I'm not say that I am a boy or I'm a girl, but the personality that my parents see when I was a child, they just already know that I'm not normal,
Around what age,
I cannot guess the age because this is what I was born and I already feel this.
Oh, I see. So
it's not about when do I know that I am like this.
You're always like this.
Yes.
I see.
There are one thing that very magical story from my parents that they say when they're doing check when she was pregnant and doing ultrasound to check that I am a woman or a boy,
Yeah.
So the doctors keep confirm that I'm a girl.
Wow. So it was destined.
Yeah. I don't know if my mom built this story to make a joke or anything, but this is what she always telling me.
I see.
That it's like that.
Wow. So from the ultrasound, when you're in your mom's stomach, they're this is a girl.
They already rechecked one, second time, third time already like confirmed. Everybody buying the beautiful dress, girl dress, to like
So
surprise and
yeah,
then
yeah. So they were ready, Yeah.
I think it's about like maybe how she believed,
Mm-hmm.
She believed that like, oh, I'm already a woman, so that's why I come out with like a girl energy,
I
not a
see.
boys. Yeah.
I see. So your parents and your friends and family from when you were growing up always supportive, like, of you being, who you want to be?
Yes, I think this is the most lucky thing that I will never get from anybody else or the world because they are supporting me and give me the freedom from how I feel,
Yeah,
I'm already feel the freedom from what they give me. So that's
see.
why I become who I am very strongly.
I see. So since forever, you've always felt kind of feminine, as in
Yeah.
like you like to do like feminine things like makeup or like wear like feminine clothing, or like how did you act, I guess, like your behaviors? Like, is it a feeling or did it manifest itself?
It's already come from the feeling, but
Yeah,
like even when I see the man, I'm already feel like attractive.
Ever since a little kid, right?
Yeah, but when I see the girl as someone who I can play with
Yeah.
because I can understand her.
I see.
This is what I feel when I was a kid.
When did you start to transition? Like, you can talk about like when you started to transition in terms of your looks, and then also maybe in terms of your body.
Yeah.
But let's start with like looks, like clothing, like makeup. Did you do that when you were a kid, or?
Yes, of course, because like I used to, when I was at high school, I start to like changing myself. I mean, like I'm already feel like this, but I want to feel like completely 100%.
Yeah.
So that's why I start changing myself when I was 13.
13.
I want to doing makeup. I want to taking hormone. After I taking hormone, I feel like feminine. I feel this is what I miss it to make inside of me feel like this is right.
I see.
So I take it not because of like, oh, I want to be a woman, so like next day I start taking hormone, but it's because I already feel it inside that like I'm not a boy.
Yeah. You felt it forever. I see. So, oh wow. So in Thailand, they can take gender kind of like hormone pills and things like that ever since like 13 or any age.
What do you mean?
Like, if any kid wants to take a hormone changing pills, like they can.
I think in the future we should be serious with this because otherwise they will take whatever they want and they have no idea what dose they should take and it's not balanced to the body and like it can be worse on something that you have no idea what is going to happen in the future.
I see,
But
it's good to be like regulated, right? Like,
it's what you choose. If you like want to taking hormone, you can like going to check at the clinic and checking your hormone and listen what you have to take, how many doses, and then it's fine. But I have been to Europe for 2 months and I stopped hormone for 2 months.
Oh wow.
I can feel the difference when I take hormone and without taking hormone.
So you've been taking these hormones ever since like 13?
Yeah.
Like a very regular.
But like I have stopped sometimes because like I can feel like my body need to stop because my body need to grow. Because otherwise sometimes it make you feel like your body stop growing, but like feminine part is come out. Like you cannot be mortal. Your voice cannot change to be like a voice.
Yeah.
But when you stop, then your voice can change to be a little bit more deeper. Like what I'm doing right now. I'm not take like from 13 to now. I'm like I continue and stop, continue and stop to make like
I see. So how do you notice the differences when you stop taking these hormones? Like, do you feel more masculine or like?
Yes, absolutely. This is like the great question. So that's why like when I stop taking hormone, I can feel like I feel more horny.
Oh, interesting.
I feel more, like
you feel the testosterone, right?
More flirting,
like more libido.
Yeah.
I see.
But I mean, that is the normal. Even women or man still feel the same. So like I still understand how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As a guy, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't understand how women feel. But of course everybody will feel horny, you know, but for me I feel like, yeah, when I don't take hormone, I feel like horny.
That's the main difference.
Yeah, the main difference.
I see.
And my body change as well. I feel more like masculine, more muscle, more beard, more hair. My leg have more hair.
I see.
Yeah.
And then when you start taking the hormones again, you start to feel more feminine, like your voice changes.
I mean, it takes time.
It takes time, yeah.
No, but the voice, you have to start when you was a kid, right?
Oh, yeah.
Continue until you like, you know,
I see.
25 or something. So that's why some people like the voice doesn't change. Like they sound so feminine.
Yeah.
But for me, voice, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me anything when I have a deep voice. Yeah.
I see. I noticed on your story, I think I saw in your story or your post, you had surgery, right? Adam's apple?
Yeah. Adam apple.
Do you mind showing the camera? Like,
hey guys, I removed my Adam apple now.
wow, it looks, I mean, there's no scar mark, there's no nothing.
I mean, half scar, but I need to laser.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, I used to say that like, I'm so proud of it. I don't want to remove it. I remember the video that I say that. But, you know, I work with a hospital. So like, if they offer me, so why not? So I just like, not because I don't love myself, but it's because like, if I can see the feminine part of myself, that it doesn't big deal at all, then I would do it, you know?
See. Well, what was the process like? Like, how did it feel getting it removed? Did it hurt? You know?
Actually, I was sleeping and I cannot.
Oh, wow.
I was sleeping and I don't know, like I have no idea. I was sleep for 15 seconds.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Not 15 seconds, 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then wake up, but then I can feel that they're doing something. But it doesn't feel hurt at all because like they're doing inject. I'm already feel sleep before they're doing inject, so that's why it doesn't cure.
Yeah, show them.
Madam Apple.
Yeah, wow, nothing.
Nothing here.
Looks great.
Yeah,
Nice,
but
nice.
if like someone want to say like, hey, can you look up to the sky? If they see the sky, they
Just
can
like-
like know that you know.
So, did you do any other surgeries?
Yeah, I mean, I doing like no surgery, boob surgery, and remove my Adam apple, and actually I was doing my hip.
Hip surgery. So, like putting
Hip
like
surgery.
more.
Yeah.
More like what?
To
what
make
do
it
they do?
more curve,
I see.
like the curve, like a body woman, like woman body,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. What did they put here? Like, did they put like injection or silicone
yeah.
or like a?
Injection silicone.
I see.
Yeah. It's not a good thing. So like don't like copy or trying to do the same thing that what I'm doing. But I mean I'm here for one time and I will feel bad to not seeing myself beautiful.
Yeah. So this might be a very direct question. Do you still have your thing down there?
Good question. That is the thing that I will never cut it out. You know, like I will not cut it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Because it's caused a lot of things. I mean, like for me, remove Adam apple, doing boob surgery, that is like the next step. But for me, if I want to remove it, my body will fuck up.
So there's a lot of consequences.
Yeah.
Right.
This is like, to be honest, to saying this is like marketing for people who have no idea.
They have
Like
no
they-
idea what they're doing.
Yeah, they play with the people feeling to make them feel like a woman 100%. But I don't judge like the people who doing the surgery. I mean like cutting. So that's why I'm like, I feel good to keep it better because I can feel my body working normal, you know.
Yeah. Your body's natural. Like. you know,
Imagine if you cut it and your body have no hormone at all. What is
cannot imagine.
will follow after that? You know, like you have to take hormone your whole life.
Yeah. Wow. I can't even imagine. I just thinking about it right now. I cannot even imagine that.
Yeah.
So do you know any stories of like your friends who have had surgery and then they've regretted it or like kind of what's happened?
I don't wanna make this like a compliment, you know.
Like a controversy thing?
Yeah. But I can feel the difference. But what I mean, they already choose what they want to do. So I am no one who cannot like.
You cannot judge them.
Yeah, judge
It's
them.
their decisions. I see.
It's your decision and like and what I feel is different is like, for example, I have seen people who doing it and still taking hormone and people who doing it but not taking hormone. The result was different.
I see. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
It sounds like there's so much information that people need to like research
Yeah.
and like, you know, it's very big decisions, you know.
Yeah, that's all I can say. I don't want to go deep and make our trans community hating me and like, you know,
Yeah.
but this is the truth that I can talk about it.
For sure.
I still have dick. I'm proud to have dick, and no way that I will cut it. Yeah, because I can feel like, you know, it's like a God gift.
It's God gift. Yeah.
It's like a God gift. You also can feel like that. This is like a God gift that
I can't imagine cutting it off. Yeah, that's can't imagine that.
So like, I don't know. For some people, it's important. Some people, it's not important. They don't even want to look at it. But for me, I just like, okay, you give me this, then what? Like, it's like a question for me that like, what I have to do with you, even my feeling not feel the same way that what I have, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good answer. Yeah. Do you know why there are so many like ladyboys in Thailand? I feel like there's a big, you know, stereotype of ladyboys in Thailand. Like, why are there so many ladyboys in Thailand, do you think?
I think it's because of like we are living in the place that people open mind and like it doesn't matter who do you want to be, you know. So that's why like so many when people open and we feel free to design what we want in life, then it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And like when it's more open, the more people who come out with what they are truly are.
Gotcha. Because like Thailand is just so open-minded, so friendly. You know, accepts all culture and people. So people, whether they're born as a man or a woman, they feel they want to express themselves like however they want. Right?
Yeah, especially on the people who like are open-minded. You know, some country or some culture, they not really open-minded. That's why make people still there and stay in the box and like not telling the truth.
Yeah.
It's because this is like the rule that you cannot be more than this because you are not like a, you know, biological woman, or like you are not like a woman. Why do you want to be woman? Or some women want to be a man, you know, like it's not about gender now. It's about like what you want to
be.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So like it's not about gender.
So jumping back to the question about a woman, so how would you describe a woman? Like, what does it feel like to be a woman?
Well, like I got inspiration from, for example, my mom. I like the energy of women because like this is the mother energy, and this is the energy of love, the energy of like giving. So like I cannot, of course, I'm not biological woman. I cannot be like a 100% woman, but like from what I learned, I think woman part, feminine part is the most beautiful on earth. So that's why it's like, I don't know, I have a question with myself all the time that like, I want to be a woman, but like, why God still give me a dick to still give me the question? This is not just like what I have, but it's like the question of myself. So that's why I'm like, I understand how women giving to other people, giving to the man, giving to the, so like I learned a lot of things from it, and I truly understand. Even like maybe some guy don't even know what is woman is, you know. But for me, I learned a lot of things. It's a good thing that like women are beautiful. Even me, I cannot being a woman. I still so proud of like woman.
I see.
So yeah.
You look like a woman. You think like a woman. But the only thing was that you were not born a woman.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about people who like force people to say that they're a woman? Like in America, for example, a lot of people don't know how to answer the question, what is a woman? Because it's such a controversial topic. And then they try to force it down people like, if you misgender me, you know, you are deserve to go to jail.
Like you have to call me woman, you know?
Yeah. And then they force it or they'll lose their job, you know, like it's very controversial. So how do you think about that? Like, you know, respect is one thing and then forcing people is another thing.
I mean, like, if you accept yourself as a woman, why do you need someone to accept you as a woman?
Yeah.
Why do you need to telling them to call you a woman?
Yeah.
If your soul, your inside body, or like your energy already know that like you are a woman, you don't even need to like asking or please someone to call me a woman.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just like the topic of the world that like people never, you know, it's never end of this topic, and people will like have different opinion and keep doing that, and you cannot stop this.
Yes.
You cannot stop what people are gonna think about you, as long as you like accept yourself that like you are a woman. If you want to be a woman, go on. Identify yourself as a woman. If I want to identify myself as a ladyboy, so what's wrong with that? It's like it's both sides, you know.
Yeah.
Even like we want people to call us a woman from trans community, both sides still not think the same. So why do we still need someone to accept?
I see. You cannot force people, right?
Yes.
It's just like, you know, you have to believe in yourself. You know, if you identify it, then that's the most important is you, right?
I have a friend who like truly believe that they are a woman. That's not wrong or right, but that's what they choose. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Really good answer. Yeah. So does your experience as a ladyboy feel different when you're in Thailand versus when you're traveling? Like, have you ever had any bad stories of you traveling abroad, people discriminating you, or did you ever feel unsafe or anything?
Well, if I talking about this is about mindset. When I have good mindset that like I don't worry or thinking so much like what people gonna think or who gonna come to doing bad thing to me, or I will have bad experience in other country. I can feel like everywhere is the same, but it just like depends how you act to the world. Like you're going out, you're showing people who you are. But for me, when I'm going out, I don't attract bad thing.
Got it.
I only focusing on like good thing, and like all I attract to my life is only good thing that happened to my life. So if you keep thinking bad thing, then you attract like what you are like, you know.
And that's a good point. Like it's like law of attraction, you know. It's like you know, a lot of people, they're so triggered and they're so sensitive, and they try to control people. Like you cannot say this, you cannot do this, and then they will always seek that bad energy, you know. Like
because in the brain, keep thinking about that over again and over again.
Like they're looking for the slightest thing that's gonna offend them, right? But if you're just someone who's confident and happy, you know, you attract other happy like energy. Right?
That's true. I don't know if people will understand it, but I hope they will, you know, because like life is not just think about what is bad thing and you attract bad thing. But for me, I move on. I move on more just like ladyboy. I move on more just trans woman. I move on to like other thing that I like better, you know. I don't like to keep talking about like
ladyboy,
you know, ladyboy or anything, but it's like what people very curious about this, so I will like you know give the answer as my opinion. So I don't say for anyone, just like this is
because like at the end of the day, you're just Chinni, you know. You're not a ladyboy, you're just Chinni, right? And
we just meet people as a, you know, as a human who live in the same earth.
Like when you're traveling, when you're making friends, like no one is looking at you as like you're a ladyboy, you know. You're just
at the end, if no one like me, no one gonna come in front of me and say that I don't like you, like ladyboy, or saying bad word. No one will say that except yourself. Like if you keep thinking about like, okay, like someone gonna judge me like this, they're gonna look at me as a woman or not. Like if you keep thinking about this, then you never end up good.
It's like don't think of yourself as a victim, right? So even though you're very confident and you accept yourself, do you ever feel discrimination though? Like for example, if you apply at a job or like healthcare or anything, like do you ever feel discrimination?
Well, I have trying all kind of job, you know, like for me as a trans or lady boys, whatever you guys wanna call. So like I have worked normal job like a service or like bartender, or like work as restaurant or like the street food. Never have problem at all, because like I want to work. I'm not focused about like what gender I am. If I want to work, why I cannot work it? You know, like I love to spend time with myself a lot and like work different things.
I see. Would you say you're like more introverted or extroverted?
I mean like balance.
Like both, you know.
But like if something too much is not good, if stay with myself too much also not good. So balance. Like I have to balance. But like I realized that I really enjoy to spend time with myself, because I always get the answer by myself that no one can give it to me. I try to find the answer from this world, but like the only person who give me the answer is myself. So that's why.
Answers within, you know, it's all within. Have you ever had any stories where like you have your ID and they're asking you if you're a male or female,
Yeah.
and then you say you're a male, but then they look at your picture, like for example, like your passports, or like when you're going to immigration.
Yeah.
You know, there's always it's a male or female. There's not a third option.
It's happened sometimes, you know, like not most of them. Some people they just like, are you? No, I don't really have problem with that because, but when they read that I am Mister,
Are they confused?
there's something that like they already think about it, but like the question is just, you know, because now the world is already open. So like when they see that I'm not a woman, then they're just like not having problem, but they just want to talk more because it's like I don't know, some countries still judging this, but like some country not. For example, I have been to Dubai, and there are people who like don't even know like I am a woman or not, but like they're just like, excuse me, can I ask you, are you male or female, something like that? Can I see your passports? Because like I'm gonna use like woman toilet, you know, in Dubai. So that's why this is can be the topic that like, oh no, some country don't open and like don't accept. It can happen. So this is maybe one of the reason why when trans women traveling to other country, they don't accept or they like make the ticket turn back to your country. For example, I just been to Europe like a couple months, and I land to Frankfurt and I have to connecting flight to the Berlin, and yeah, they curious a little bit, but no problem because my English is okay. I mean, I can communicate and talk with people, no problem at all with my gender because I fight for it. I don't like let they like laughing or anything. I just like fight for it, but you know, there are nothing to fight about like gender at all. You know, I think the world quite open now, or maybe I attract only good thing. I don't know.
When you went to Korea, did you face any discrimination? Because like I feel like Koreans, first off, it's very hard for Thai people to go to Korea. You know, like the flights. A lot of times they cancel them.
Yeah.
Have you had any experiences?
Well, it's I think most important thing about this kind of thing that is happened many times because language. If you're not confident to answer or you don't even know how to answer back, you know, that can make you feel different. But for me, I'm like, okay, I come here for how long, for this, for that, where you want to go. I can answer all the questions. For some people who just going there but English not good. I mean, like maybe this can be the problem that like when you cannot communicate with like people, then it's like
they
can
get
make
suspicious. Gotcha. So now let's move on to dating. Okay. So are you currently dating anybody?
Yeah, I'm dating Roman.
Roman. Yep.
Yeah, the only guys in my first Ukraine guys. So that I'm dating right now. It was great. We having a great time. We sharing a lot of idea to each other, and we seems like we are teamwork.
Nice.
Not just a relationship, but we know how to living life together.
Yeah. I know Roman's opinion. He doesn't identify himself as gay. So I want to know what you think. If a man is attracted to ladyboys, is he gay?
What is gay for you?
He asked me this last time too.
Do you think that it is gay or like a straight man to be attracted to ladyboys?
What does gay mean? Do you want to follow your heart? If you feel like you like, it means you like. It's not about like, hey, are you gay? If you like Ladyboy and people say, are you gay? Do you think you're gay?
Because like I'm still like question like gay is someone who like to have sex with like a guys. Like I mean like guys want to have sex with a guys. But if you look at me, I mean I'm not biological woman. I still have dick, but do I look like a guy for you?
No, you don't.
Then this is the difference between gay and straight.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, if there was a person with a penis that looked like a straight hot girl, or like a very like a woman, but who looked like the most manliest, who am I more attracted to? Like, that's the question.
I think gay, they are gay because they like the guy looking.
They
not the woman looking.
Yeah. So a gay person is someone who actually likes a manly looking man. Yeah.
But I mean, I cannot stop people to think about this because like I am not a woman, but I want to be a woman. I mean, I know myself. I'm not going to identify myself as a woman, you know, because like I respect women. We should not take the space from woman, real woman, you know.
I see. Yeah.
What does this mean to be gay? This just sounds like gay, but it's two type of like gay, you know, like
Yeah,
the gay
yeah.
who look like guy or gay who look like me, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe this is like gay, but I don't think so. Cause my energy not gay. My energy is woman. So like if we're talking about the energy, Roman love me because of I don't have a boy energy, but I have like woman energy.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I still have the God gift. So this is like, you know,
see.
what I'm very proud about it. That like, okay,
see.
I still have dick, but I can feel feminine and like I can feel like freedom.
I see. Yeah, I asked some of my gay friends if they were attracted to ladyboys, and they're like, absolutely not. You know, so
So that's why you can see the difference. Just
Yeah.
because of like, okay, I want to be a woman, but I still want to have dick. So that's why it's a big problem for people to think. It's hard for people to think that I am a woman, you know?
yeah, it's hard.
So
for
that's why
people
they call gay.
Yeah,
But it doesn't matter. They just want to do what they want. They feel good. Up to you.
I see. So being gay, it's not just like, oh, you like man. You know, it's more about the energy,
Yeah.
right? It's about the like feminine, masculine,
Yeah.
something like that.
I think I understand the world concept. So that's why I'm like, okay, it sounds fun.
What do you think about men who secretly prefer ladyboys?
Prefer ladyboys.
Yeah, like, cause like a lot of guys come to Thailand, for example, because they wanna, they wanna get lost into some ladyboys. So what does that make them? Are they gay or?
No, they just being themselves. We cannot even telling them what they are because they choose what they like and they choose what they want to do in life. So like who we are to judging them. Yeah.
Yeah, not judging them,
Yeah. But no, maybe we're not judging them, but we can think about it. You know, like
Yeah.
we can think that like why it's like that, you know, because it's not what you used to see, used to hear, used to like, you know, doing anything like that. So that's why you can see the difference and you have a question. So that's normal.
yeah. I think like there's like a spectrum of like gay and straight. So like, some people are a little bit more on one side. Would you agree with that? Like there's a spectrum of like gayness. So some people are like 100% gay. Some people are a little bit in the middle. So maybe the people who prefer ladyboys are maybe like, I don't know.
You know what? It can be anything.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't label it. Yeah, I should never mind.
It can be anything. I think like women can dating woman or man can dating man. And yeah, it's like that. That's what I think. If I want to think like easy way, but if I'm not easy, you have to question about yourself like why I don't think easy. What is affects you from what you see, you know?
Gotcha. Which race do you think likes ladyboys the most?
Well, like for me, I think top three.
Yeah.
I give the top three.
Okay.
So it's a hard question because I know many countries that like Ladyboy, but I will give the most is like number one is America, number two is the German, and number three is like French, Paris.
I see.
France. Yeah.
Number one is Americans.
Uh-huh.
And they're usually the ones that are like most secretive about it, I feel like. Like they don't want people to know, right?
I think they're quite open for
Oh,
American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And German also, but like some people still like, sometimes I can send the energy that like they pretend that they don't like Ladyboy, but from the real energy of them like very crazy about it,
It's like they're a drug or
Yeah.
something, like a.
They just want to like act like they prouding to, have like they're prouding that they are straight, but like I think at least 1% they still think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it,
It's like their fantasy or something.
Yeah.
Speaking about you as like an influencer, and you have had a lot of attention. Like, do you get crazy DMs from people? Like, have you ever had any crazy requests?
I think I got like crazy messages from DM long time ago before I'm like, before people knowing me as well. So like it's always like dirty, always like support always like giving love or like they have feeling that, oh, I have been follow you for a long time, but like they are kind of mixed, you know, like not always bad, but of course there are so many crazy. For example, like, hey, if you replying my text, I will broke up with my wife. You know, like,
What the?
you know, it can be anything. Maybe he doesn't mean it, but he just want my attention to just like reply it. But like, why do I reply this kind of message?
Have you ever had any sugar daddies, like requests, like they want to fly you out to Dubai or like, you know, something like that?
Well, it was a part of my history. So, actually, I don't want to.
You don't have to share everything, but
I don't want to talk about it much. But like, I know that he was watching me right now.
oh,
From the first day to now.
oh,
But
snap.
yeah, I'm just want to say that like, I already made it.
All right, so to close off the interview, can you just briefly share with us, like, what are you working on now? Like, what are your goals?
So me and Roman, we going to launch the jewelry brand Never Bangkok together right now, and I'm also have plan for my own brand open on 2026. So like,
Wow.
yeah,
Exciting, yeah.
it takes time, and like I truly doing something that I very enjoy it. So like, I feel like life is much better than you doing something that you love it and enjoy it, then you know it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So yeah, just like follow me and Roman. We're gonna, you know, have some like our small business coming out soon. So
Sure,
yeah,
sure. Yeah, I'll tag them in the description.
yeah.
And is there any last message you want to say to the people watching?
Well, if you like me, just don't do anything much. Just watch me.
All right, well, thank you again, Chinni, for having me.
Thank you so much for like invite me here
Yeah,
again. It was a year ago that like we
Yes.
doing this.
It's a good catch up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you.